Hello, YouTube fans. This is Woodrow Lucas, and the name of this video is The Danger of Complacency. Guys, we do not live in tumultuous times. We live in times where unethical people are rising to leadership. Let me say that again. We do not live in tumultuous times. We live in times where unethical people are rising to leadership. All over the earth, populist leaders are galvanizing segments of their countries against one another as a way to gain power and as a way to consume resources. These are parasitic people with parasitic agendas, and they are sucking the love out of our culture writ large. One of these populist leaders happens to be in the United States of America, and his name is Donald Trump. He has a group of supporters, many supporters. They call themselves MAGA supporters, or Make America Great Again supporters. Guys, one of the dangers of complacency in the face of threats to freedom, true threats to freedom that call themselves freedom, is that you say, oh, our population is full of good people, this won't go too far. And the next thing you know, you've got to show your papers on the street, or you've got to show your number on your cell phone. The next thing you know, there are concentration camps. The next thing you know, people are being deported to unknown locations. That's already happening. Guys, the threat of what Donald Trump and the MAGA supporters represent is real. It's not a sensationalized fiction. These people are trying to take away birthright citizenship, a pillar of American identity. That's not a threat. The executive orders that have been made to dismantle the Department of Equity and Inclusion are not a threat. These are real things that are happening. I think that sometimes we've watched so much television and we've consumed so much media that our lives themselves seem like media. So we're apathetic because we're like, oh, this is just more media, but it's not more media. This is really happening. When I walk in certain neighborhoods in Tennessee, white males scowl at me. This is real. This is a real phenomenon. And it's based not in Jesus Christ. It's based in hatred. It's based in cruelty. It's based in malice. It's based in jealousy. It's based in bitterness. And it's based in greed. One of the most sickening things of Donald Trump and his followers is that it is Christians and their prayers and their votes that empowered them to take power in this nation. These Christians will pay a heavy price when judgment comes. For not only were they deceived by Trump's lies, but they were deceived by their own refusal to embrace the law of love, which is to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, thy mind, thy soul, and thy strength, and love thy neighbor, immigrants, African Americans, Native Americans, homosexuals, as thyself. Love is the only way. And Donald Trump and MAGA do not represent love. When you talk to them, when you feel them, anyone who's sensitive to energy, anyone who's sensitive to energetic projection, when you feel somebody who's in support of MAGA, Make America Great Again, you feel their energy. It's full of polemy. It's full of rage. Is this rage justified? I do not think so. This rage is a rage that comes from the realization that the age of white supremacy, the age of white privilege is coming to an end. And this is like a dying spider making its last movements. But a dying black widow making its last movements can be very dangerous. This is the danger of complacency. At this time and place in American history, those of us who truly want America to be a great nation, should be in the streets right now, protesting everywhere. We should be making Occupy Wall Street look like a picnic, a Sunday brunch picnic at a local park. The danger of complacency, YouTube followers, is that it's a slumber. And when you awake from this self-imposed slumber, you awake to a nightmare. Wake up. These people will not stop until they are stopped. And we must stop them. Because what they represent is death, destruction, and discord. God bless and be well. And God bless America.